Hi lovers, welcome to my channel. My name is Made for Love and welcome to our usual or rather weekly karmic third party update. This is the relationship that is not you and your person. This is the other person and your person and whoever they're with right now. Okay, whoever is the third wheel in the relationship, okay? Or rather in the connection, because some of you guys may not be in a relationship. Okay, whoever's the third wheel in the connection, we're talking about that third party there. Now remember, all readings are timeless. So whenever this comes across your feed, trust the universe and trust that there is a message in there for you. Not everything is going to resonate because it is a general reading and there are thousands of people that are going to watch this reading. Okay, but there's some kind of general vibe that will pull you to this message. Alrighty. I also want to say that this is a safe space for people to talk about their relationship, to vent. You may not agree with the circumstances of people's connections. Maybe they're with someone, or maybe they're in love with someone who might be married or who might be of the same sex or whatever it is, because everybody believes something different, okay? Just respect people and whatever connection that they have. And when you're giving feedback or advice, and it's lovely to support each other, be kind. And if you don't know how to be kind, shut up. I'm just going to say it plainly. Hush, right? People are already going through so much pain. They don't need anybody judging them. Okay, so unless you're going to support or add something that's very valuable, okay, just leave them be. Alrighty then. We have the Juggler. So things in this connection that we're about to dive into, a lot of things are up in the air right now because it looks like something is ending. We got this card last week as well. Okay, this 46 reduced to 10, so that's an ending, and then reduced to 1, so making way for new beginnings as well. Now it could be that both people in this relationship have been juggling other people besides you. Both of these people could have other people. Your person could have somebody else as well as you. Okay, so it's the energy of people who are maybe in a relationship but they're not committed to each other in all aspects. Cheaters. So we also get, oh no, something is transforming. This reduces to 13. All right, so let's see what we get here. So each of these people could have somebody else and may not necessarily be you. Just letting you know. Looks like both people were juggling in this relationship. It looks like everything's a mess. I think a lot of things are happening. All right, so let's see. Let's get a significator for your person. This is the Heart of the Fairy Oracle, which I absolutely love. This is your person. The energy here. We have the Smith. Okay, they're working hard. All right, because even though everything is up in the air, one, I think they're channeling their pain into their job. Two, I think there's a creative project that they're trying to form because this guy is working on the moon. I'm also getting here as well, this person also tapping into their intuition. This person also doing shadow work with this moon here. But I'm getting in the midst of chaos, this person is trying to build something solid. There's something concrete, tangible that they're working on that they think is going to bring stability back into their life. He's working on a moon. So they might even be trying to develop their spiritual gifts. And hard at work too. And there are all these spirit guides, ancestors, watching this person work. So this person has a lot of support in the other realms. And it looks like he's working like underneath the roots of a tree. And even on top, like one of the ancestors here. So a lot of ancestral support for your person right now. All right, let's see the karmic. The heartless love. Absolutely cold. And doesn't even know how to get out of this energy. This person's trapped. Oh, they're in karmic jail. You see how all the roots have this person trapped? They're in karmic jail. Their heart was so closed that they actually just froze themselves in place. And whatever they did, they have reaped a whole bunch of bad karma. The heartless love. So it's like this person was pretending to be in love with your person, but at core, this person's heart was absolutely cold. So they were pretending to be in love with your person, and there's all this fiery hair, and there's all this flowers. But when you really look at the person, when you see the truth of who they are, because this person's in blue, they were absolutely cold. All right, so let's pull some cards on both of these, and let's see what are the additional messages. But that's what I got looking at those cards. Let's see the Smith. This person working hard. Okay, it looks like they've made a choice. We have the Lovers in reverse. And I really think at this time, they're not putting their mind on love. I don't mean to trigger you with that. But they are focusing on their finances and stability right now. Their economic security. That's what I'm getting with this. And themselves, their shadow work, their healing, their spiritual gifts. They're working on themselves. Yes, look at them in High Priestess vibes here. And this is all major arcana. So this is telling me this is a big shift for your person. Okay? I think they've made a choice in love. I do think that. Okay? But they are not ready to be in any relationship with anyone. They are focusing on themselves. Their shadow work, their stability, especially their economic stability, new foundations, that kind of thing. Creative projects, this is what this person is working on. But they're listening to their intuition, and their intuition is telling them right now is not the time for love or anything like that. This is time to focus on yourself. That's what I'm getting with that card. I told you, look, we have the Page of Cups in reverse. This person, they are not ready for any love relationship. They've closed their heart off as well. Yeah, because something is ending. Whatever is going on here in this connection, some kind of foundation has been destroyed or rocked. But it's making way for something new, and your person is working on that new something. Now let's see the heartless love. Who's in the number 5s? And that's why I think she's in this, well, I'm saying she, but it's feminine energy. And that's why I think this karmic is in karmic jail. Because it's a card number 5. 23 reduced to 5. And 5 is a Hierophant. And Hierophant's about learning hard spiritual lessons. And how do we learn those lessons? Well, a lot of the times through karma. So let's see what's going on with the heartless love. But I think that heartless love is in karmic jail. We have the World. See? That again, we have the confirmation. Something is ending. Big cycle wrapping up. And it's like their world has been turned upside down. We have the 9 of Cups in reverse. Whatever they thought was their wish fulfillment, they've lost it. But this is also, the 9 of Cups is also about codependency and toxicity and being clingy and manipulative. What else is here? The 6 of Swords. They're not ready to move on. The 6 of Swords reverse. They're not ready to move on. They are hurt and they are wounded. And Page of Wands in reverse. They're not saying that, but they're hurt, they're wounding. And from the expression on her face, I think this person is looking for some kind of vengeance or revenge. That's what I'm getting with this card. That's what I'm feeling. That's a vibration I'm feeling with that card. Something has ended here. And they're not saying how hurt and how wounded they are, but they're looking for vengeance. Let's see how each person is feeling. Let's see if we get confirmation of what we just saw. All right, somebody feeling pathetic in this relationship. This is my emotional intelligence deck. All right. Let's see your person. How are they feeling? I'm just going to take 3 cards. Nothing more than that. They are feeling hopeless. Oh, man. They are feeling jealous. But they are also trusting. And I'm really getting this is trusting the universe. That's what I'm getting here. Because we saw the high priestess, because we saw that they had the moon in their hands, I think it's trusting the universe. So we're going to get into these cards and see what they pertain to. And the heartless love. Emotionally unavailable. And it's the same thing as a heartless love. They have locked their heart off. In fact, their heart was never open, really. We have this surprise. We're going to see what they're surprised at. And we have they're feeling worthless. All right, so this is the one that's feeling pathetic. That's why that pathetic card came out. All right, so let's see. Let's go into these cards. Spirit, why did you give us hopeless for DM? They're depressed. Okay, we have the 9 of Swords. That talks about anxiety. It talks about depression. It talks about sleepless nights. Okay, let's see if we get why they are depressed. All right, so they're standing in their power and they're taking charge of their life. But you know, to do this, there's some things that must fall away. So it looks like there are things in this person's life that's falling away. And they're having anxiety because they're not sure what the future holds. They're trusting the universe, but even still, they're just not sure what the future holds. They can't see that future clearly yet. Okay, but what they do know is that they've learned a very deep spiritual lesson. And whatever that lesson is, it's taught them that they must press forward. They have to leave the situation and move on with their life. Okay, it looks like in this situation, they were giving their power away to this heartless love. Thinking that this heartless love at some point in time would change. And it never happened. It never happened. They might have fallen in love or in like with somebody's potential. And that potential, it looks like, was never realized. This person was a pathological liar. The person that they were with. Maybe your person also. But I'm getting that this person projected an image. They didn't... I don't think your person knew how emotionally unavailable that person was. They didn't know. This person projected an image just for them to fall in love with them or whatever. And because it was part of their karmic contract, what is temperance in reverse, but they didn't realize just on how unstable this heartless love was. They didn't know. They didn't know. But Spirit saying it's all part of the karmic contract. That's exactly what was supposed to happen in order for a person to stand in their power. Oh my God. Now, why are they feeling jealous? We have the King of Wands. Okay, so they're looking at something and they want to take action. Okay, there's some truth that they are seeing that's breaking their heart. Let's see. The Star card. It looks like they want to walk away from one situation here and heal things with you. I see this person also doing some major healing, which is what we got from this as well. But your person is looking at you because this is you here. This is a Star. In my readings, all upright court cards are divine energies and all reverse court cards are karmic energies. So we're not talking about the karmic here. This is your person looking at you and they think that you have somebody else. They see that you're healing. You're no longer attached to them. You might have even walked away from the situation. And they're absolutely heartbroken. But this had to happen for your person to open up their heart. I think they were just taking you for granted. So they are trusting the universe. Yeah, tapping into their high priestess energy. But they also trust you as well. Look, I see you here. And remember, we just had the King of Wands. Remember that we have the Queen of Wands, the counterparts. So they're trusting you, they're trusting the universe, but they're not ready to speak their truth just yet. They're not ready to talk about love and their feelings, because there's this cycle that's closing off. They're going through some kind of breakup. Look, we have it here again. Yeah, they're going through some kind of breakup right now. Now, the person that they're with is emotionally unavailable. And looks like has always been. It's just that your person's just realizing that. Yeah, they're feeling very conflicted and confused. They have no idea what just happened. It looks like whatever ending happened, it happened very suddenly. I think there was some kind of big quarrel here. Okay? And then your person realized just how toxic the situation was, because this person does not love themselves. Okay? And that's what makes them so codependent. We have the two cards of codependency out here. The Devil and the Ace of Cups in reverse. This person trusts no one. There's no one in their life that they trust. But at the same time, they don't want to be alone. And that's why they're clinging to your person. Now, they are surprised that your person has ended this cycle. They're also surprised that your person has ended this cycle and has plans to come towards you, because look, you here as the Empress. They're very surprised that your person's standing in their power, because your person's been given their power away to this person for a very long time. And they feel worthless, because this person, they need external validation. So now that DM is not giving the karmic the kind of attention that the karmic needs, they feel worthless because they have no self-love. All their validation comes from outside of themselves, whether it's from DM, whether it's from other lovers, whether it's from workmates, bosses, whatever it is. All their validation comes from outside. So from the time that DM has shut down and no longer given that validation, they're now feeling worthless because they're still wounded. They've never done that inner child work. Yeah, they grew up in some kind of dysfunctional home. Something happened here, okay? So this person, all their validation is external to them, okay? And this has been a cycle, the cycle upon cycle. Different relationships, different people, but the same issues. And it's because they just have not healed from whatever's happened. They're refusing to change it, refusing to transform, refusing to do their shadow work, and refusing to open up their heart. You have the Knight of Cups in reverse. So now that this is ending, they feel absolutely worthless, because this was one of their main sources of validation and supply. I see the Divorce card here. So let us go and see, what is your person feeling or rather thinking about the karmic at this time. We have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. I think they're just realizing just how unbalanced the situation is. And that's why they're choosing now to turn all their attention, all their love and their effort and their energy onto themselves. Yeah, it looks like there was some kind of injustice done in this relationship. And that's what finally woke your person up to just how toxic this relationship was. That's all, there's another card here. Yeah, Eight of Cups in reverse. They felt like they couldn't walk away. But whatever happened recently just emphasized for your person just how toxic the relationship was. And that is why they are choosing to end things. When your person thinks about the karmic and the karmic relationship, we have the Four of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. We have the Page of Pentacles in reverse, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. We have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Again, more earth energy. And we have the Eight of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. So what is your person thinking? They're thinking right now they need to focus on themselves and their own healing. They're tired of making the effort in this relationship, and they will no longer be doing so. They're not even going to give a pentacle to this relationship anymore because all their efforts have been in vain. I think your person has worked really hard to keep the lines of communication open in this relationship, to really talk about the problems, to try to work things out. Okay, they have been the one doing all the emotional labor in this relationship, just like you might have been the one doing most of the emotional labor in your connection. They were doing the most of the emotional labor, whilst this person did not even invest a pentacle into the relationship. So your person now is responding with the same energy. If this person is not investing in this relationship, this person can't be kind to me, if this person can't see my worth, I'm just going to move on. So this is where your person's head is at right now. They are moving on. They are speaking their truth and they are moving on. So this card's moving out of this relationship. They are focusing on themselves and their own healing at this point in time. Let's see the Four of Swords. Yeah, they realize that they need to figure out why they gave their power away to this person. That's what they need to figure out. They're realizing that. They're trying to figure out why this relationship, this whole connection has been so unbalanced, okay? Has been so volatile. Yeah, and they're only thinking about that now because your person is going through an ego death. So remember all that dark night of the soul vibes that we've been picking up? This is the confirmation. But this has to happen in order for a person to stand in their power. Yeah, this karmic wasn't investing anything in this connection. Nothing. And that is why your person is choosing to take action. And the action that they're choosing to take is to walk away. They see the truth clearly. They can no longer sugarcoat it, go into denial and tell themselves a different story. Everything has been laid bare in this relationship, and they will no longer be investing in it. That is the decision that they have made. They're going to be working on themselves. I don't think they even want to be working on anybody else. They're working on their own happiness right now, okay? Because they have not been happy for a very long time. So their plan right now is to listen to their intuition, and their intuition is telling them, move to fuck on. Now we see that your person is healing. So I didn't plan to use this deck. Let me ask. What is your person healing right now? So it might be different things for all of you guys. So I'm just going to pull 4 cards, okay? What are they healing right now? Because we got the message that they were healing. What are they healing right now? What are they working on? Because they're working on themselves. We have unrequited love, okay? So it looks like this person, your person just realized, you know what? This love in this relationship, this person doesn't love them. They realize that now. But they're also realizing that this is not the first time that they've been in a relationship where they have been the overgiver, right? And they have to figure out why they have accepted less than they deserve, why they have not loved themselves completely, why they've been running after emotionally unavailable people. So this is what your person's trying to figure out now. Where does this feeling come from? This feeling that they need to overcompensate. This feeling where they're looking for people who are not emotionally invested in them. This is what they're healing right now, and their feelings of inadequacy. What else are they healing? It's going to be different things from all of you guys. Yeah, look, we have it here. Codependency or self-love deficit disorder. They're trying to figure out why they are so codependent. Why are they so reliant on external validation? What about themselves have they not accepted or are not accepting? This is what they're working on right now. They're trying to get to the root cause of this. They're working on themselves. Now, for some of them, their codependency or lack of self-love comes from the fact that they perceive themselves as different from other people. And maybe they are different, but quite frankly, everybody's different. Everybody is different. But there's something about your person that they feel sets them apart from other people and makes them less than. And this is something that they have to heal. Because even if they have some kind of mental illness or neurological issue, that doesn't mean that they're less than. It just means that they're different. But everybody is different. They have to just realize, okay, well, I'm neurodivergent. But everybody's different in some sort of way. And everybody's valid and has value. So they have this idea that they are this monster and nobody, and they're unlovable and all that. But everybody's different. What else are they healing? We have blame. So there's something that transpired that they're blaming themselves for that also adds to their feelings of worthlessness. I'm going to pull a card on this particular card. Let me see. What are they blaming themselves for? The fact that they can't find love or maintain a healthy relationship. They're also blaming themselves for the breakdown of this relationship. Yes. And they're also blaming themselves for the breakdown of your relationship because they didn't take that leap of faith when their guides, their higher self, their instincts were telling them to. So there's a lot of shame that your person is carrying around. And this is what they're working through right now. What is their message for you at this point in time? What's their message? What do they want you to know? We have the Hermit in reverse. We have the Ace of Cups in reverse. So we have Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have the Knight of Wands in reverse, Sagittarius. They ain't want to be a player no more. And then we have the Lovers in reverse. So they want you to know that they are taking action, okay? They are taking action. They are taking control of their life. And they want to show up differently in your life. If your person has been in and out, if they will be in a player, okay, they are releasing that energy because they just want to be with one person. They've already made a choice. They want you to know that. They have already chosen you. But right now, they have to choose themselves because this person does not love themselves completely. And until they love themselves completely, they cannot love you completely. Maybe they will love the idea of you. They will love some of you. But unless they love themselves completely, they cannot love you completely. They will love the fantasy version of you. So this is what they're working on right now. Loving themselves completely. So if this is resonating with you, join me next Thursday. And what we're going to do there, we're going to go into that African divination deck. I'm going to pull it out. And we're going to see what is happening in this connection. And you know that African divination deck is spot on. Then we're going to look at their heart space energy for the karmic. Then we're going to see what the karmic is thinking about them and what the karmic thinks about you. We're going to see what the karmic is hiding at this point in time. And we're also going to get a message from the karmic. And it's usually the higher self that comes through. And these messages have been on point. And then we're going to get what can we expect from this connection within a month from you watching this reading. And then we are going to get some advice for you, okay? All right, my loves, that was your reading. Thank you so much for your likes, shares, subscribes, comments. They all help the channel grow. And if you can go a step further and interact with any of the ads that may have popped up during this reading, that would be beautiful energy exchange for me. All right, guys, take care. Bye.